This is 7 National News, and in our top story, UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has stated that the UAE needs fresh thinking and new blood for realizing the ambitions and meeting the challenges of the next phase of the country's development. Addressing a brainstorming session attended by Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, said that the leadership deeply appreciates those who work hard for the country's progress. He said the UAE is keen to further enhance the living standard and services offered to its people. Speaking further to his team at the session, where new ideas, initiatives, and projects were discussed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said that thinking collectively and having an open dialogue helps generate better ideas. Residents and organizations have been warned against violating a law that regulates fundraising for charitable causes, which could land them in jail. The Islamic Affairs and Charitable Activities Department, IACAD, has warned the public against taking up fundraising campaigns and activities individually, as such practices are being strictly regulated in the UAE. According to a local report, Decree number 9 of 2015, issued by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, prohibits collecting donations or advertising of fundraising campaigns through all forms of media without obtaining prior written approval from the IACAD. Violation of the law could result in 2 months to 1 year in jail and a fine ranging from 5,000 dirhams to 100,000 dirhams, depending on the court's ruling. Additionally, establishing or managing a website and using any other IT or electronic means to promote the collection of donations without a permit from the specialized bodies is punishable by imprisonment and/or a fine ranging from 250,000 dirhams or to 500,000 dirhams. There are only 9 charities approved, licensed by the IACAD, which are authorized to collect donations and oversee charity events in Dubai. Dubai Municipality announced the formation of an emergency evening team to check building violations that are difficult to control during office hours. According to a local daily, the team is expected to catch violators when they are back home after office hours, as daytime inspections may not find violators. The team will control violations related to bachelor accommodations and multiple families sharing single units, the civic body stated in a press release. As per the municipality regulations, bachelors are not allowed to live in residential areas and families are not allowed to share villas. The latest figures released by the municipality earlier this month showed that the civic body and Dubai police conducted 80 inspections targeting bachelors living in residential areas during the first half of 2016. No recent figures were immediately available for inspections related to one villa, one family policy. The emergency evening team will carry out campaigns in the evenings, weekends, and official holidays to check illegal activities related to housing in the Emirate, which constitute a security risk in residential neighborhoods. The team will meet residents where it is necessary to enable rent dispute resolutions in cooperation with relevant government agencies. This will include requests for checking the residential units during the evenings. The municipality also announced a 3-month grace period for owners of residential buildings if they want to modify existing gyms in their buildings. Earlier, the municipality gave permission to owners of buildings located outside the Central Business District, CBD, to modify common areas reserved for sports activities. A new link has opened between Nakheel's Ibn Battuta Mall and the Dubai Metro Station, providing easier public transport access to more than 400 shops, restaurants, and entertainment outlets at the world's largest themed mall. According to local reports, the 2-story, 210-meter walkway enables passengers using the metro or bus services to directly access the mall, which is themed around the journeys of renowned 14th century Arabian explorer Ibn Battuta. The metro connection features 90 new retail and dining outlets due to open a year or later this year, Nakheel said in a statement. They also added that the mall metro connection is a vital element of an ongoing Ibn Battuta expansion that will transform the existing complex into a mega retail, entertainment and leisure destination spanning 7 million square feet. Phase 1, a 300,000 square foot extension with 60 new shops and restaurants, opened in May this year, while Ibn Battuta's first hotel, a 372-room Premier Inn, connected directly to the mall, will be operational in October. Subsequent expansions covering 4.7 million square foot include a mall with a glass-covered courtyard, a new cinema complex, a multi-story car park, and a second hotel. Many countries in the Arab world will witness the annular solar eclipse on Thursday. The partial solar eclipse on Thursday, the 1st of September, can be viewed in many Arab states, including Yemen, southwestern parts of Saudi Arabia, and all the Arab states in Africa. UAE residents, however, will not be able to witness the eclipse this time, as the annular eclipse will miss the country by a few thousand kilometers. According to experts, the best place to witness the partial eclipse would be in south of Tanzania. Those interested in the UAE can still track the eclipse through NASA's interactive Google map or keep up to date with information on eclipsewise.com. Similarly, the online observatory SLUH will also provide live coverage of the celestial event. An annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon's apparent diameter is smaller than the sun's, blocking most of the sun's light and causing the sun to look like an annulus ring. Residents in Abu Dhabi can look forward to a new season of free-to-attend cultural and musical events at the York University in Abu Dhabi, which announced the list of events featuring the season ahead. At a press briefing, NYU Abu Dhabi's Arts Center revealed the details of this year's calendar of events, following what they describe as a successful Season 1 to engage with the Emirates' general public. According to the organizers, Season 2 is designed to engage and encourage human connection, as much of the work will focus on themes surrounding environment, love, peace, and ritual, to name a few. The new season kicks off with a 27-hour ritual groove musical performance by Nick Barch's mobile band, which will be a first-of-its-kind concert to be hosted in the UAE. The Arts Center revealed that most of the events will be hosted during the weekends, and they're expecting a large interest among arts and culture fans based in the UAE. Among the events that the public can look forward to include Disco Manila on the 6th of October, Dibashish Bachara on the 27th of October, as well as Lars Jan in the Holocene event during the mid-November. Reservations for the free tickets will be open 2 weeks prior to the event, while there will be standby tickets available on the day.
There are a number of different ideas. I think a piece like Holocenes shows that art can be hugely entertaining, but is not just about entertainment. It becomes a way to talk about lots of issues that we're all addressing, but to think about them in a different way. The opening of the Louvre, which is coming up, and all of the festivals that you named are so vital in also building community. A lot of people last year, when I would meet them in town, would say things to me like, for the first time, Abu Dhabi feels like home. They didn't know exactly what was missing, and then when they started coming to our performances, which happen almost every week, for the first time they realized that it gives them something to connect to. Also, when you have people who come from as many different places as the people of Abu Dhabi, with over 100 different countries, I think it's almost 200 different countries represented in the population, these shared experiences that are unique to here is also really what helps build a community.
We are influenced by groove music traditions that you find actually in spiritual music all over the world, a lot of drums and percussion setups, but also by American minimal music and classical music in terms of chamber music. So it's a combination, a distillate of these influences. You find also popular grooves, like for example from funk music, but we combine them to create a big dramaturgy over these 27 hours, and the audience can also rest, sleep in between, or be really focused on stage.
And finally this evening, it is turning out to be a week of openings here in Dubai as the Emirate adds yet another attraction to its list of landmarks with the opening of Dubai Opera. Regarded as one of the world's most highly anticipated new landmarks, the Dubai Opera officially opens its doors to the public tonight with a performance by the legendary Plácido Domingo. The 2,000-seat multi-format venue for opera, theater and musical performances is expected to be a popular addition to the cultural attractions of the UAE, with a host of events lined up for the upcoming season. The new Opera House hosted a preview ahead of its official opening, featuring a rehearsal of the Barber of Seville, which will be played at the theater on the 2nd and 4th of September. Written in 1813, the Barber of Seville is a love story of Count Almaviva, who tries to win the heart of a beautiful lady, Rossini, through the help of Figaro, the barber who is also the matchmaker of the city. The opera show is brought to Dubai by the internationally renowned Italian group Teatro Lirico Giuseppe Verdi Trieste, who are also performing The Pearl of Fishers and Opera Without Words to mark the opening week of the Dubai's new landmark. According to the group's CEO, the art scene in Dubai is expected to flourish following the opening of the new Opera House, adding that the gripping storyline of the productions should appeal to the general population.
Well, I mean, the production we are about here are very high quality productions, and we have a wonderful orchestra, we have wonderful singers and chorus and technicians, the sets, and it's quite a different program. There is the whole range of what a public can expect from it. I mean, the opening concert with a wonderful artist like Plácido Domingo, to incredible opera that are really the cornerstone of the opera in the world, Le Pêcheur de Perles and Barber of Seville, and this final concert with all this opera symphonies, I think that people will find everything they could expect to find. It's really exciting. We really wanted to be here to be the first to do this opening. We are honored and we are well called in. It's something exceptional because you don't attend the opening of a new opera every day or every month or every year. So for us, being here is a big honor. We are very proud and we are very happy because the relationship with all the people here inside that really are so committed in this opening and for the rest of the program has been really a big push for us and a new experience that I have to say very, very positive for us.